Hello, I'm Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 30th of April to Saturday, the 6th of May. And this is especially for you coming from Libra. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are very special. They are the messaging of the soul, the third eye, and the aura on you. The lines change and the signs change, all done by that soul. So reading the palms together with the date of birth and time of birth would bring the accuracy for a 90-minute session. And I will show you how, in these 9 years, which I will talk about, your health areas, I will go into detail. And I'll help you to get into touch with the soul, third eye, and aura. We usually get that automatically anyway, but too late in life. We'll talk more about this later. So, Sunday, the 30th of April, for you coming from Libra, you have to be careful that the planets of domination are very much alive and they are negative planets for you. So you don't want to do any negotiation with people because you will tend to only see it your way. So if you want a good result, you got to be flexible and you got to be negotiable as much as you can. Then, if you deal with people, you will see that the real story will give you that good foundation. These are planets in the morning, afternoon. As I said, they make you dominating, whether with family, whether with people you're meeting for work or business. And people may find you unnecessarily pushy and stubborn. So be as flexible and adaptable as you can. And that would be a better way to get more value in the morning and afternoon of this Sunday, the 30th of April. I like your evening very much. The evening are planets of money and the planets of brain power and the planets of communication. So make a plan to be with people who can help you job wise or business wise or money wise. These are wonderful planets. They make you very flexible, they make you extremely clever, and you'll be able to say to people to convince them that you are definitely very important for them to be with. So partnerships can develop. Yes, one or two of these morning stubborn planets will also come to join you. When you feel that urge to be pushy, don't allow it to happen. Just be as flexible as you can, and you can build up long term progress as well in the evening nightfall. So there's a lot going for you. Negotiation power is very much with you. Monday, the 1st of May, this is a bad morning and afternoon. The planets of ego are everywhere. And these planets of ego, they make you unnecessarily dominate, and more than that, make you arrogant as well. So if you're at work or if you're in business, this is not going to be helpful. Do the opposite. Be part of a team and you'll be safer because some things are going to go wrong. And the problem is that the blame is going to sit on your shoulders. So rather than take the lead and be in the limelight, try to be part of a team. And when things go wrong, you won't have the blame completely. That's the way to escape this morning and afternoon without being punished in some way. You will also have the eagerness to show off your tendencies or your cleverness. Don't do it. However clever you are on this morning and afternoon of Monday, the 1st of May, things are planned to go wrong, and that's what they will do to make you be blamed. Evening and nightfall is wonderful. The planets of unexpected goodness are there. Their duty is to make you very lucky in a most unexpected way. So plan to be with people for whatever you want to gain from. Is it for the job? Is it for the business? Is it for the money? Chasing for the romance, you have a much better chance in the evening nightfall. Go out and dress well because you're going to bump into people who are good for you in a most unexpected way. Yes, the morning, afternoon planets of ego will follow you. So shut down the ego. How do you do that? By giving all that attention to people, not humbly. You don't have to be humble, but don't want to dominate and don't want to take control. Now let's go to Tuesday, the 2nd of May. Too many emotional planets are everywhere. If you're at work or if you're in business, then you have a problem. You will think emotionally, which means you are not using your common sense, you are not using your logic. So, what can you do about this? Well, whatever commitments you have, whatever responsibilities you have in the morning, afternoon, they can be delayed or they can be wrong. They can be made wrong because your focus is not there. You're thinking too emotionally, and the emotional side of your life is taking over. So logic, 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 and you'll get back to it. and you'll save yourself problems at the job or business place or money place. Don't try to sign any contracts in the morning afternoon because you're going to regret them later. The evening nightfall becomes wonderful, and the evening nightfall is all about money again. The money planets are everywhere. So make the plans to be with people who can help you in financial situations, improve the job maybe, get more business maybe, or even just be financially lucky. And you will see that the evening will pay off. Yes, one or two of these emotional planets will visit you in the evening nightfall. Then it's not so bad because you may want to enjoy yourself with these emotional planets. But be careful that you'll be disappointed in one way or another emotionally. Wednesday, the 3rd of May, for you coming from Libra, you are going to behave in a very dominating, stubborn way. That's the plan. So, since you've heard it from me, don't allow that to happen. Be as flexible as you can and be a person who is willing to share whatever you want. Even ideas, you have to share them. You cannot put your foot down and say, this is how I want it. Otherwise, where you work or where you business, you're going to be at differences, even with your bosses. So show respect and try to be flexible and dependable on other people. They will like that so that you look like you're part of a team. That's important. Your plans may be very big, but don't allow them to be taking over because you are not ready for these big plans. I like your evening and nightfall a lot because the planets of creativity are everywhere. And these planets make you, apart from being creative, you are on the same level of thinking as the people you are with. So choose the people you really want to be with in the evening nightfall. That's the first step to getting what you want. If it's for the love story, go out with the person for that. Or is it with the family as well? Or if it is show of your creativity, you want to impress people for a better job, better business, this is the evening nightfall to do it. Thursday, the 4th of May. At last, you've got a wonderful morning afternoon. The planets of unexpected goodness are there. So you're going to get a wonderful surprise in some area of your life or another. These wonderful surprise will be very important for you because it will bring the unexpected good news at your job areas or business areas. And it also bring in love areas some wonderful surprises. So make the play. Go approach people for whichever area of life you want to improve, and you'll see that you'll be happily doing that. This time, the evening nightfall doesn't be too good. The word accidents is everywhere. Physical accidents, verbal accidents, emotional accidents. Something's going to go very wrong. Bad news wants to come to you. So if you have to be out with people, be very cautious of the company you keep. If you find that there are people there who are going to make things not happy for you, move away as quickly as you can. Because traveling here and there can produce accidents of physical nature. So being on your own sometimes is much better with these planets. Staying home is much safer. And don't talk about your plans to people. They will take the plans and they'll cheat you that way because you're meant to be cheated and deceived and let down. This evening nightfall of Thursday, the 4th of May. Friday, the 5th of May. This is a 24-hour lucky day for you at last. Morning and afternoon, you become mentally very clever and you come up with fantastic ideas. So whether where you work, whether where you do business, or whether wherever you are, plan for this morning, afternoon. Plan a few days earlier. Jot it all down on a piece of paper, and you'll be able to use this wisdom that you have in a mental way. Or you may be just very clever to attract contracts if you are in business, because the planets of communication, marketing skills are all there. If it is at a job, you come up with fantastic ideas. Speak to your bosses about the cleverness that you have. They'll be very impressed in this morning, afternoon, or Friday, the 5th of May. I like your evening and nightfall. The morning, afternoon, very fast planners bring very quick results. In the evening, nightfall, very slow planners. They build up a platform for you for your near future. So you can meet people in the evening, nightfall, whether for the personal side of romance or family, or whether with people who can help you in the financial job or business. And a long-term plan will be laid out by the planets. So you have to make the attempt to make the move, and then the planets come into play. And I like the evening nightfall because these long-term planets give you the wisdom, and people are going to be matching up with you. Matching up means you meet the right people in the evening nightfall. Wear your best colors because colors attract energy. Saturday, the 6th of May. This is a very wonderful morning and afternoon. The planets of romance are everywhere. So if you want to go for the romance angle, this is the morning afternoon to do it. You'll have the cleverness and you'll have that aura and you'll be very approachable. And the best of all is you'll get along with people wonderfully well. If you want to improve the job, business, financial areas, and even if it's a holiday, go seek out people where money is the main interest. And you will see that you also get a good deal made for yourself in every way. So the more you attempt to get a good deal, the more you're open to get all that wonderful good news, making you extremely happy. I don't like your evening nightfall very much. The evening nightfall is anger. So many of your anger planets are everywhere. And before you know it, you might get angry and they will retaliate, whoever you are with. Or they might get angry and then you will retaliate. So take the soft approach in the evening nightfall is very important. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and you will have a much better way of quietening down these planets of anger. Accidents are associated together with the anger. And so what can you do? Sometimes not to go out at all is the best way. Just stay home. These planets cannot make a play at you. You may get angry with yourself, that's all right. So if you're exposed to seeing people on the evening nightfall, be careful what you say, be careful what you do, because you will be provoked or you may provoke other people very quickly. So that's a week for you. This 90-minute session I have, talking to you about your next 9 years, is going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and reading the palms. I'm the one in the world who says that the palm is all about the messaging of the soul, the third eye, and the aura. And that's the way to go. And I will show you how in the 90-minute session, your health areas, your organs inside you, I will identify where the problem is going to be. And I will tell you with what age, what calendar year is going to attack you. So you will have all this early good news. Good news because to know problems early is better. And I will show you your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, all these energies when they are accumulated. They give you a wonderful aura. And aura is the energy of the soul. Human beings cannot see souls, but souls can see souls. So when your aura shines, the souls of everybody, and there's no limit anywhere in the world, your soul shines and you will be the person who will be recognized for all the good things in life. So there's a lot going for this 90-minute session. And best of all, I'll show you the platform for your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. This platform will help you to know exactly the ups and downs for your next 9 years. So here's my email. Remember that the session will cost you USD $50. That's all. To get all this wonderful information once and for all. And if you're into playing lotteries or financial speculation, the stock market, the forex, that is also a system which I will teach you. So there's going to be a lot going on. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you and goodbye.